Hello, my name is Walter Wood. I'm Coordinator of Analytical Services for the Southeast Cornerstone Public School Division. This video is intended to assist LAMs and teachers in completing the tasks that you have to do with the AIMSweb screens. This video is on reports and specifically the scores and percentiles report. So once you log into your AIMSweb account, we are going to go to the Reports tab. And from the Reports tab, we're going to choose the Scores and Percentiles table, or what is otherwise known as the Rainbow Report. The first thing that you should do in order to make sure that you're looking at what we would like you to look at is in this report options box, please click the expand. The first thing to take note of is that there are two methods for printing the report. The first is norm, the second is criterion. We would like you to select the criterion report. There's only one set of criteria that we use for that report, and those are the AIMSweb defaults. The other display formats aren't really that important. We would prefer that you look at the table. We would like you to show the target because that will be important later on. It is not important that you show the Lexile measure because we do not use Lexile measures. And click display after you've made those selections. Now you should be looking at a report that contains three colors. The green students, those students are good to go. So those are students that are well above the target and should have no problem reading at curricular levels or meeting the target of GLO according to grade 1, 2, or 3 when we report to the ministry. The yellow students are below the target level, so they are students that we either want to watch or we want to provide some interventions with them to help them get above the target. The red students are students that are having significant difficulties and will have a great difficulty in achieving the target or reading at grade level. Back to the yellow students. So the students that are colored as yellow are those students that are not quite at the target and may have some difficulty in achieving the target or reading at grade level. Because of the resource allocation, we know that you only have so much time to work with those students. So here's where it's important that you use your professional discretion in deciding which students that you're going to work with. In order to do that, we recommend that you look at how far a student is away from the target. So for example, this first student in the yellow is at 74 words per minute and a target of 77. So that student is only 3 words per minute away from being green. In this particular situation, I would not put this student on a 12 or 16 week intervention plan simply because I know with regular Tier 1 instruction and a little bit of teacher assistance that this student will probably be green by the next time you perform the screen. For the remaining students in this yellow section, if this was your class, there are too many students in this yellow section to work with all of them on a 12 to 16 week intervention plan. So select 5 or 6 students, or whatever you have time to work with. Perform a diagnostic assessment on those students to see if they would qualify for an LLI group. And then based on those results, take the 4 or 5 students that you feel would best be able to move into that green section by the next assessment and then work with those students. If we get the one student that's at 74 words per minute into the green level, plus 4 or 5 others to go into the green level, then you've gone a long way in order to get the majority of your students reading at the Tier 1 level. Then, at the next time you perform a screen, we can judge where the students are and then have an opportunity to work with another group of students in order to help them get into the green level and read at grade level. That will conclude our first video on Rainbow Reports. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Tracy, Cindy, or Walter at your convenience. Our next video will prepare you for the reports you need for three-way conferences. Once again, thanks for joining us.